If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. Let's go. We start at 6 p.m. Eastern. This is the first game that our Maxwell Smart has chosen to attack. Dayton Flyers, 5-2, 1-1 in the A10 at Fordham Rams, 0-2, 0-2 in the A10. We're in Rose Hill Gymnasium in Bronx, New York. Fordham 11.5-point dogs here at FanDuel. This total is at 126.5. It is low. Dayton bounced back from its ugly 67-65 home loss to LaSalle as 12-point favorites in their first game back from the Christmas break by defeating George Mason 74-65. 6'9" junior Chase Johnson, who is averaging 12.2 points, 6 rebounds, recently left the team and is done for the season. Senior guard Rodney Chapman is dealing with a hand injury and is questionable. 6'10" Finnish freshman Mustafa Amzil returned to the lineup the last 2 games after missing the start of the season. In those 2 games, he's combined to score 37 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists. A lot of moving parts on this Dayton Flyers team. They're led by senior guard Jalen Crutcher, who is averaging 18.7 points, 4.1 rebounds, 5.4 assists, and they hit 50.7% from the field. Fordham's season got off to a very slow start. They only begun playing games on December 30th. They probably wish they had never begun. They opened their season Wednesday with a 71-47 drubbing at home to George Washington, followed that up with an 89-52 loss at LaSalle. They're scoring just 49.5 points per game. Listen to these numbers, hitting just 29.7% from the field, 14.6% from 3. They get no distribution, no easy buckets, averaging 7.5 assists per game. Max, how bad are the Fordham Rams, and what's your move?
Jim, I think that you know me quite well, and in situations and games like this, at numbers like this, my plays are going to be quite obvious. There's no way in hell, unless there's a nuclear bomb coming down courtesy of Vladimir Putin, am I taking Fordham. I'm taking Dayton in this game. Let's put these injury concerns to the side because this is a well-coached team, a team that plays and wins with defense. They've had a bit of struggles as a double-digit favorite being 0-3, but the beautiful thing about trends and trends in college basketball, you can ride them, but you got to know when to get off the train. And with this double-digit favorite trend of Dayton, I think that this is the game that it goes against the trend. So I'm going to be looking to get on Dayton. This is a team that is capable of covering the number and maybe keeping this total under at this number as well. We'll get to that in a minute. Plain and simply, this is a get-right game. You want to sharpen your teeth. You want to work some stuff out. You want to get some guys some shots to replace the potent three-point shooting that you just lost from Chase Johnson. So when I look at this Dayton team, what they do is they shoot the ball very well compared to Fordham. They do a great job on the three-point line, and they make their free throws at a higher percentage, which I think comes into play. With Fordham, what you want to do is you want to push them out beyond the arc because that's where your length at the guard spots are going to play a factor. For Dayton, that's what they're going to do. With the other thing with Dayton that I think is going to be very advantageous for them is being able to go up against the size and shot selection of Fordham's guards. When we're talking about guys like Jalen Cobb and Josh Cologne, Josh Navarro, Ty Perry, what do they all have in common? Well, they're capable of scoring the basketball and getting you double-digit points, but they're also capable of taking 3 out of 5 bad shots that end up in defensive rebounds and possible transition opportunities. The one concern when I have in this game is only going to be Joel Soriano. The 6'11" freshman's done a fantastic job asserting himself while Chuba Arms is not in the lineup. If you had Chuba, maybe I look at Fordham as an 11.5-point dog and just take a flyer on them. However, without Chuba and relying on Joel Soriano, is he going to be able to stay out of foul trouble? Is he going to have the same effect? And is he going to be able to be effective against Anthony Grant's probably effective defensive plan? This is a Fordham spot. This is a spot where if I can get an under that is 127 or 127 and a half, I will take for the show.
And you also want to back Dayton full game.
Yes, sir.
And I can give you an 11. There is 111 at Circa. So we'll lock you in on that. Let's see what I can get you for a total. FanDuel hanging the 126.5. Can we find Max a 127? And we can. We can at Resorts and Bet America. So Circa is at Circa's at 125.5. So the 127 is at minus 114 at Bet America and Resorts Casino. Is that too much juice? Are you okay?
No, that is not. Sign me up, because if Circa's hanging at 135.5,
125.5.
125.5, then they are definitely trying to give a hint to the market.
They are under 127 at minus 114. That is available at Bet America and Resorts Casino. Line shopping on the odds.com odds page. Max is locked in his first action for us here at odds.com. Dayton Flyers minus 11 at minus 110 at Circa. The under 127 at minus 114 at Bet America. Dayton Flyers, Fordham Rams. That pops off at 6 p.m. Eastern.